Welcome to Good Thinking. Today I'm going to show you how to make a ghee. Make sure the pan is all dry. We don't want any water in it because it makes the ghee splatter around. I normally use unsalted butter and I cook butter in small batches. Don't be afraid if it does that. When you put it first, it tends to make all that noise. So I normally do 1 lb of ghee, that is like 4 bars of butter. It's better to do it in small batches because it's easier to filter and store. If you Google ghee, you can find numerous uses and great information about its ojas, that is the life-giving power of ghee. It is not only an Indian dish, it has great medicinal values and you can use it almost with any kind of dish, or you can just use it as a ghee water, like with 1 spoon of ghee. If you put it in hot water and drink it before 20 minutes before food, it gives you great energy. I normally put it on medium heat and once or twice we just have to turn it around to make sure not everything is getting sticky. After 2 to 3 minutes, this is what the ghee looks like. Don't be afraid if it makes a lot of noise and gives out some splattering around the stove. Stand well aside, and it will be better if you turn the vent off so that you can hear the noise it makes. Can you hear the noise now? So if it is doing that, that means it still needs more time to boil, more time to simmer. Once it is all ready, the noise will go away. It will give out small bubbles and it will start quieting down. This is after 8 minutes of cooking. So if you see all this, it means it's almost ready now. Let's wait for a couple more minutes. This is after cooking for 14 minutes from the time I put it on the stove. Look at all the foam coming out and hear the noise. It has calmed down, so it's time for us to turn the heat off. Let it be in the stove for a couple more minutes. If you turn the heat off and if you take the ghee from the bottom under the foam, this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful golden color. So now we are ready to filter it. It's a golden color now. It has cooled off a little bit. Normally I use a stainless steel container to store it, but today I'm going to use a glass one to show you. And it's better not to use the plastic filters because it might break, it might get torn. So I normally use a stainless steel filter. You can use a cheesecloth if you want. So, and you can pour it. Look at the transparent golden color of the ghee. That is the right color. And you can store it for a couple of months in a cool spot anywhere in your kitchen. You don't need to refrigerate it. And in moderation, like couple of spoons of ghee a day has immense health benefits. It is good for digestion. It's good for your eyes, bone, arteries. It's good for the entire body. It is a golden liquid now. Amazing, right? So once it cools down completely, it will become little bit thicker. I'm going to show you after a couple of hours how it looks. This is what the pan looks like. I just wanted to show this to you because like the first time when we do this, we might be like, what is that? As long as the ghee turns out the golden yellow color that we want and we have filtered it out, that is what we should look for. So this is okay. Just discard this. Do not use this part. As you can see, it has solidified after some time. It's looking great. You can either have it as it is. You can add it to any food items, food preparations. What I normally do is I take it in a smaller container and reheat it so that it becomes liquid again, and then I consume it. Instead of heating the whole thing because it might become darker brown, I don't want to reheat the entire lot. So I take it in small cups, and whatever I need it for that particular day, I just reheat it before using it. So yeah, now you know how to make ghee right at your own home. Hope you enjoy it, and please do subscribe to the channel.